Hello everyone, welcome back to Megha Discourse, and this is the part 2 continuation of part 1. We have solved some important questions in part 1, nearly 40 questions on American literature, and now we are going to continue with the remaining questions. I hope you liked the first part, and this is the second part on American literature, and I am really trying to take our marathon sessions forward on a daily basis. Yes, honestly speaking, I am a little bit busy right now, but I will try my absolute best to bring daily marathon sessions very soon. And don't worry, before your paper, which is on March 1, I will conduct marathon sessions covering all 10 units. And don't worry, before your paper that is on March 1, MPSET especially, I will conduct marathon session covering all 10 units. And it is not just a note. It is my commitment to you. It is our channel commitment to you. And have faith in me. We are going to complete everything together. So this is our 41st question, and as we know, we have covered 40 questions in part 1, that is the part 2, class 2 of American literature. The Age of Innocence is a novel written by, so this novel is very important first of all thing, then it is written by Edith Wharton. Okay, this novel is written in 1920 and it presents a social convention theme such as social conventions and morality, marriage. Okay, and Edith Wharton, she is a realism writer. She wrote with realistic approach, or you can say she wrote novel of manners. Okay, and in this novel she portrays upper class society. It is based on upper class, and 1870s के time का novel है, and the setting is New York. This is the important thing you should know. And for this novel, she got Pulitzer Prize in 1921, and you will amazed to know that she is the first woman to win Pulitzer Prize. Okay, so this is about the Age of Innocence. So now let's see another option. तो देखो, first we have Kate Chopin is known for The Awakening. Okay, and it is written in 1899. It belongs to early feminist novel. Then we have Willa Carter. Important writer है हमारी Willa Carter. She wrote My Antonia and in 1918. So it is important work of Willa Carter, and it explained the orphan boy story. There is an orphan boy whose name is Jim Burden. Okay, and then we have Gertrude Stein, and that she coined the term lost generation. Okay, and this term is used by Ernest Hemingway in The Sun Also Rises. Okay, बाय अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे. इसको फेमस किसने किया? अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे ने. एंड कोइन किसने किया? जर्ट्रूड स्टेन ने. एंड जर्ट्रूड स्टेन का एक इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क वी हैव टेंडर बटन. इट इज़ इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क टेंडर बटन. ठीक है, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट आवर क्वेश्चन नंबर 41. Let's move to 42nd question. Which of the following American writer is associated with Southern Gothic? Now, Southern Gothic writers कौन से हैं? This is our fourth movement. First we have done Harlem Renaissance, then Beat Generation, and then we have covered Jazz Age. Now this is Southern Gothic. Also we have covered Realism, Naturalism. Southern Gothic writers में इनमें से the best option we have Flannery O'Connor. The full name is Mary Flannery O'Connor. Okay, she is Southern Gothic writer and she is known for grotesque writing. And I think you should know about the grotesque one. Okay, and she wrote on violence, realism, मतलब realistic approach आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगी, and Catholic faith. Okay, and she wrote a good and the famous work of her is A Good Man is Hard to Find. Okay, so this is her important work and written in 1955. So keep this name in your mind. This is your Southern Gothic writer. Okay, so your homework is another major Southern Gothic writers. तो आपको उनके name learn करने हैं. Then we have Sinclair Lewis, known for Main Street. Okay, and Sinclair Lewis, he is a socialist writer. Then we have Jack London. Okay, he is an important writer. Let's have some facts on Jack London. He is a screenwriter, playwright, actor as well. Okay, and he pioneered science fiction. Keep this thing in your mind. Or you can say commercial fiction. Okay, and he is related to naturalism, and the famous work is White Fang. This is the important work of Jack London. ठीक है, and then we have Solvello is known for her joke or humble gift. Okay, so this is, and he also got Nobel Prize in 1976. So this is question number 42. Let's move to next question. Who wrote Slaughterhouse-Five? Now I think this is easiest one for you. Okay, बार बार हमने इसको पढ़ा है तो तुम्हें याद हो गया होगा. So it is written by Kurt Vonnegut. Okay, and he is a postmodern writer. He wrote anti-writing or science fiction. ठीक है, and he is associated, and in this novel, in Slaughterhouse-Five, he wrote on World War II experience. So it is autobiographical. Okay, and in this work there is a term Dresden bombing. This is actually happened. ठीक है, so he explained about this Dresden bombing which is based on his own life. So Dresden bombing याद रखना, question can be asked that which novel is based on Dresden bombing. ठीक है, another options we have Joseph Muller, who is known for Catch-22. ठीक है, that is again anti-war novel. Then we have Norman Mailer, who is known for The Naked and the Dead. 1948, ये भी वॉर नॉवल है. देन वी हैव थॉम फिचन, हु इज नॉन फॉर ग्रेविटीज रेनबो. दे ऑल आर पोस्ट मॉडर्न राइटर. ओके, चलिए नेक्स्ट वी हैव क्वेश्चन नंबर 44. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 44 में पूछा है आपका, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग अमेरिकन पोइट्स एसोसिएटेड विद इमेजियम? सिंपल आंसर, इमेजियम इज Ezra Pound. Okay, Ezra Pound, the famous poem is In a Station of the Metro. Okay, Robert Frost, he is associated with rural theme, rural poems like Mending Wall. Okay, and The Road Not Taken. Then we have Carl Sandburg is associated with free verse, and he is a Chicago poet. Okay, so this is also the term who are so like South Gothic writer. So he is a Chicago poet, and he got 3 Pulitzer Prize, and he wrote biography on Abraham Lincoln. Then we have Langston Hughes, who is associated with Harlem Renaissance. Okay, so this is question 44. Let's move to next question. The House of Mirth is written by, Mirth means happiness. The House of Mirth is written by, it is written in 1905 by Edith Wharton. Now look, this option, this writer is asked second time in our set paper. Okay, and The House of Mirth, it is based on realism. It criticizes upper class society. को ये criticize करती है, ठीक है, in this work. And there is a protagonist, that is Lily Bart. Okay, and then we have Willa Cather, as we studied about her, that she wrote My Antonia. Then we have Kate Chopin, Awakening, and Gertrude Stein, again The Lost Generation and Tender Button. So options repeat हुए हैं हमारे, लेकिन जो वर्क है उसको अलग करके पूछ लिया गया है, that is Edith Wharton second work. First we have Age of Innocence, then we have The House of Mirth. 46th question, who wrote The Bell Jar? The important, most important work. It is written by Sylvia Plath. It is her semi-autobiographical work, and it is based on the illness, mental illness, okay, and her anxiety, her mental trauma. And she is confessional poet, okay. And then we have Anna Sexton, again she is confessional poet, and she is known for To Bedlam and Part Way Back, okay. Then we have Adrienne Rich, she is related to feminism, and she is a feminist poet. She also wrote on lesbian theory, and her most notable work is Diving into the Wreck. Okay, then we have Louise Gluck. She is major and new writer. So इसके बारे में पढ़ते हैं. Louise Gluck, she got Nobel Prize in 20 for The Wild Iris. Okay, and she is contemporary writer, and she got Pulitzer Prize as well. And she become Nobel laureate 2003 to 2004 तक रही है Nobel laureate as well, and she is major essayist. Okay, so this is about your question number 46, and I think you are enjoying this series. चलिए next question number 47. Which American dramatist wrote The Glass Menagerie? So it is written by Tennessee Williams, and I have given you homework that what is the real name of Tennessee Williams. Okay, अब तक आपने मुझे इसका रिप्लाई नहीं किया है, और सपोज दिस, अगर ये क्वेश्चन आपका पेपर में आ जाए तो देखो, So the Glass Menagerie, it is on illusion, okay, family tension. It is memory drama and written in 1944. And we have the character Amanda in this work, and this is the autobiographical work of Tennessee Williams. Okay, it actually in this work it tells about his fragile sister plus histrionic mother. Now, what is histrionic? It is actually HBD. It is a disease of self attention. Okay, attention seeker type kind of person she is, and उससे उसकी split personality एक develop हो गई. So that is the histrionic disease. So this work is based on his fragile sister and mother. That's why it is autobiographical. Then we have question number 48. Before 48, let's have now. Arthur Miller is known for The Crucible or Death of Salesman. Then we have Eugene O'Neill. He is known for The Hairy Ape and also Long Day Journey into Night. Then we have Sam Shepard. He is new writer. So Sam Shepard, he is modernist playwright. Okay, and he is known for Buried Child. He got BAFTA award. He is an actor, screenplayer, director, many one. Okay, so this is, and he also got Pulitzer Prize for The Buried Child. Let's move to next question. Which of the following novel is written by Saul Bellow? So as we know, Herzog is written by Saul Bellow. Okay, and it is written in 1964. It is intellectual novel, or you can say psychological novel, and the main character we have Moses Herzog, on which the novel is based. Okay, so then we have Catch-22, Joseph Heller. On the Road is Jack Kerouac, related to Beat Generation. Gravity's Rainbow by Tom Spitzer, postmodern writer. Question 49. Who wrote The Red Badge of Courage? Actually, this title is symbolic. Okay, and this work is written by Stephen Crane. He wrote this work in 1895, and we have a main character is Henry Fleming. Okay, he is actually a soldier and he flee from field of battle. और उसका जो गिल्ट है कि मैं लड़ाई के बीच में से भाग गया, so he want to earn that red badge of courage to counteract his cowardice. Okay, that's why he chose the red badge of courage, and finally he got this badge. So this is a war novel. Okay, psychological study of courage and timidness. Then we have Frank Norris. Let me change the color. Then we have Frank Norris. He is known for McTeague. This is the work, and he is related to naturalism. Then Theodore Dreiser for Sister Carrie, we all know. Then Jack London, अभी हमने इनके बारे में पढ़ा है. He is known for White Fang. Okay, so this is question 49. Let's move to next question. Which of the following American writer is associated with minimalism? So first, what is minimalism? That is to minimize something. Okay, it means simple language. Okay, ordinary life के बारे में explain करती हो, and you got limited description. So this is minimalism. And the writer associated with minimalism is Raymond Carver. He is a short story writer. Okay, and the famous work he wrote, that is What We Talk About When We Talk About Love. So this is the title of his book, and it is published in 1989, for which he got Pulitzer Prize. Okay, so what we talk about when we talk about love. So this is the Raymond Carver important work, which is based on minimalism or minimalist approach. Next question 51. Which of the following novels is written by Henry James? As you all know, Sister Carrie, Theodore Dreiser. एंड आई थिंक मैंने आपको इतने तो याद करा दिए हैं, बार बार रिपीटेशन हमारी क्वेश्चंस की हो रही है, तो आई थिंक यू लर्न सो मेनी वर्क्स. सो सिस्टर कैरी, थियोडोर ड्रेशियर. The Portrait of Lady is written by Henry James. So it is written in 1881, and we have the main character Isabella Archer. She is an independent woman, but she was betrayed by her husband. Okay, and this is the story of freedom, independency, betrayal, choice. Okay. Then we have Mean Street by Sinclair Lewis, Babbitt by Sinclair Lewis. So both are by Sinclair Lewis, Theodore Dreiser, and this is by Henry James. Next we have who wrote the play The Crucible. I think it is a repeated question, and it is written by Arthur Miller. Okay, and this is written in 1953, and this work is based on Salem witch trial, and I think 1692 में ये हुआ था. And what was actually story is a witchcraft practice जो होती है, and I think 200 plus people were accused and 30 plus were guilty for this, and 30 plus people and 30 plus people found guilty and they were executed, in which we have women, man, everyone. So it is the real story, and this novel is based on that one. Okay, so McCarthyism, it is the named after Joseph McCarthy. So it is actually a political practice, anti-communist practice you can say. So political turmoil पे जो हमारा एक movement है, that is McCarthyism. Then we have Eugene O'Neill, The Hairy Ape, Tennessee Williams, अभी हमने पढ़ा है The Glass Menagerie or A Street Calm Named Desire, Edward Albee, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, or The Three Tall Women. Okay, चलो. Which American novelist is associated with naturalism? So naturalism, what is the approach of naturalism? That to determine environmentalist control on human fate, and it presents life realistically. Okay, and it says that man is because of the social environment, man is because of the heredity, that if I am committing suicide, then because of my social environment, if I am good, that because of my heredity. So this is about naturalism. And Theodore Dreiser, he is associated with naturalist theory, and he wrote An American Tragedy. Okay, and Sister Carrie. So these are important works of Theodore Dreiser. Okay, and this is the 19th century movement. Let's move to next question. Song of Solomon is novel written by important work, must say. Okay, and this is written in 1977, and it is written by Toni Morrison. It is based on African identity, or you can say black art movement जो है, it is associated with that movement. So this is about this is about Song of Solomon, and we have the main character Milkman Dat. So इनकी आइडेंटिटी के ऊपर ये पूरा का पूरा जो हमारा वर्क है बेस्ड करता है. ठीक है. देन वी हैव एलाइस वॉकर. शी इज़ नोन फॉर द कलर पर्पल, अमेजिंग वर्क. इट इज़ इन एपेस्ट्री novel. Then we have Zora Neale Hurston. She is known for The Eyes Were Watching God. Then Maya Angelou. She is famous for I Know Why the Caged Bird Sing. Okay, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sing, written in 1969. Important work. So this is question 54. Which of the following poet is associated with Black Mountain School? If you have not watched the video on postmodernism, then watch that video in which you will get this movement. Okay, so Black Mountain movement is actually associated with Black Mountain College. ठीक है. सो एक ब्लैक माउंटेन कॉलेज के हमारे राइटर्स मिलेंगे, तो उन्होंने ब्लैक माउंटेन स्कूल को बना दिया. लाइक लेक डिस्ट्रिक्ट इज नोन फॉर लेक स्कूल. सो दिस इज लाइक दैट. एंड द मेन वी हैव Charles Olson. Okay, and he also pioneered the term projective verse. This is important one. So we have free verse, then we have blank verse, now we have projective verse. So projective verse means which emphasized on spontaneity. Okay, so and it says that poem is meant for highly energy construction. Poem is high energy constructed work. It is based on poet's rhythm, poet's breath. Okay, so this is projective verse. And the another member of this one is Robert Creeley. So this is about your Black Mountain School. Who wrote the novel Babbitt Run? So John Updike, he wrote this novel Babbitt Run, and we have four novel in the series Rabbit. So this is the first one, and published in 1960, and it is based on middle class frustration and American dream. Okay, and we have the main character, that is Harry Rabbit. Okay, he is a basketball player. And another three we have Rabbit Redux, Rabbit is Rich, Rabbit at Rest. So first we have Redux, then we have Rich, then we have Rest. Another we have Rabbit Remembered as well. So this is the fourth series, among which he got 3 Pulitzer Prize. Okay, then we have Saul Bellow for her joke. Philip Roth, he is known for Portnoy's Complaint, We have covered this writer in part 1. Then we have John Irving. He is another important and new writer. John Irving is known for the world according to गार्क मीन्स वर्थलेस थिंग, वो बता रहे हैं जो खुद वर्थलेस हैं कि कैसा होना चाहिए सब कुछ. इट इज़ रिटन इन 1978 एंड ही इज़ अ शॉर्ट स्टोरी राइटर. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट क्वेश्चन 56. क्वेश्चन 57. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग अमेरिकन राइटर इज एसोसिएटेड विद पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म. हम बार बार इस टर्म को पढ़ रहे हैं, पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट राइटर कौन है इनमें से. सो क्लियर आंसर इज थॉमस पिचोन एंड आई थिंक आपको इनका वर्क याद हो गया होगा, दैट ग्रेविटी इज रेनबो. Okay, so this is actually his most important and famous work, notable work you can say. That's why we are learning this work again and again. So postmodern writer is Thomas Pynchon. Then we have Ernest Hemingway, he's modernist writer. William Faulkner, again realist writer, modernism writer. Stone Steinbeck, realist writer. ठीक है, बाकी modernist writer हैं, he is associated with postmodernism. 58. Desire Under the Elms is a play written by. In the first series, I told you about this work and this is written by Eugene O'Neill. So we have covered 3 works, The Hare Ape, and the another we have Long Day Journey into Night, and this is the third work, Desire Under the Elms. Okay, so it is written by Eugene O'Neill and it was published in 1924 and it is based on Greek tragedy, okay, and it describes passion, fate, family, tensions, greed. And this is the story of 1850. New England is the term associated with Eugene O'Neill because this is his hometown. He lived in New England. So this is the term associated with Eugene O'Neill. And we have the main character, Ibn Cabot. Okay. And there is another character, Abby. Now, why it is based on Greek tragedy? Like we have Oedipus. So in Greek tragedy, like Ibn Cabot, he is the son, she is the stepmother, and they both are in a relationship. Okay, so that's why it is based on Greek tragedy. I think अब तुम नहीं भूलोगे इस बात को. So and they both are in affair. So that's why he called that this is based on Greek tragedy. Which of the following novel is written by Sinclair Lewis? He got Nobel Prize. First thing is important one, and बार बार हम पढ़ रहे हैं that Main Street is written by Sinclair Lewis. Okay, and it is on American life. He criticizing the American life. Then we have Sister Carrie, Theodore Dreiser. Then we have American Tragedy, again Theodore Dreiser. Then we have Winsburg, Ohio. It is the new one, and it is written by Sherwood Anderson. He is a short story writer and he is known for subjective theme. Okay, so this is the important thing you should know about Sherwood Anderson. Who among the following writers is associated with the Native American Renaissance? That is the 5th movement. Important one. Now, what is Native American Renaissance? So, Native American Renaissance is actually a movement. So, this is actually the term which is coined by Kenneth Link. Okay? And this term is first used by M. Scott Momaday. This is an important question. M. Scott Momaday has used this term in the work House Maid of Dawn. ठीक है, like Gertrude Stein, she coined the term Lost Generation, and it was used by, propounded by Ernest Hemingway in The Sun Also Rises. ठीक है, उस टर्म को फेमस किसने किया? अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे ने. सिमिलरली दिस टर्म नेटिव अमेरिकन रेनेसा is coined by Kenneth, but it was used by first time House Made of Dawn. Okay, and we have another option like Sherman Alexie, Leslie, Louis Edric. They all are Native American Renaissance, but we have to mark that who used it first, who is mostly associated. So हमारा आंसर जो मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट है इन द आंसर की, दैट इज एन स्कॉट मोमाडे. ओके, सो इट इज दिस वर्क इज बेस्ड ऑन एलिएशन और आइडेंटिटी क्राइसिस. ओके, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग नॉवल इज रिटन बाय डॉन डेलियो? हमने इनके बारे में पहले ही पढ़ा है दैट. चलो लेट्स डू एलिमिनेशन मेथड. ग्रेविटीज रेनबो बाय थॉमस पिचोन, कैट 22 जोसेफ हेलर, हर्जोग सोलबेलो. सो वी हैव टू टेक white noise. We have, this is the answer, and it is based on consumerism or nuclear war. Okay, and Don DeLillo, he is a naturalist writer and major essayist. Okay, and for this book he got National Book Award. The Woman Warrior is written by, next question, It is written by Maxine Hong Kingston. It is based on Chinese American identity. Okay, and this is the memoir, you can say autobiographical work of Maxine. Okay, and then we have Hamilton. She wrote, I think, The Joy Luck Club. Okay, then Bharti Mukherjee, she is known for Jasmine, the important book. Jhumpa Lahiri, she is known for Interpreter of Melodies. So this is question 62. Which of the following novels is written by Kate Chopin? अभी हमने इसको, I think this is the 41st question we have covered. That Kate Chopin, she Age of Innocence, Edith Wharton. My Antonia, that is by Billy Carter. And Ethan Frome, it is written by, and Ethan Frome, it is actually novella and written by Edith Wharton. Okay, this is a new one in 1911. So, My Awakening, it is written by Kate Chopin, and she wrote this work in 1899. And the important thing about this work is that this novel is precursor of American modernist literature. So keep this thing in your mind. And we have, and the main character we have Edna Pontelia. Okay, so this is okay. 64. Who wrote A Streetcar Named Desire? That is Tennessee Williams. I said that in the important list that this writer is very important. First, we have covered The Glass Menagerie. Then we have A Streetcar Named Desire. Okay, it is on Blanche Du Bois. Okay, and this is symbolic title, Blanche Du Bois Desire. It is on the desire of Blanche Du Bois, and this novel presents her mental illness journey. Okay, chalo. Eugene O'Neill का पता लग गया, Arthur Miller का पता लग गया. Sam Shepard, he is a new writer. So let's have some look on this writer. So we have covered this writer in previous question. So Sam Shepard, he is famous for Buried Child, for which he got Pulitzer Prize in 1979. Okay, he was American playwright, actor and screenwriter. Okay, chalo. Next we have 65. Which of the following American poet won Pulitzer Prize for the Wild Iris? अभी हमने क्या था, Wild Iris के लिए Pulitzer Prize, a contemporary writer, okay, who became Nobel laureate in 2003 to 2004, and also the writer got Nobel Prize as well, ठीक है, in 2020. So none other than Louis Gluck. Okay, so this is our answer. Adrian Rich के बारे में हम पढ़ चुके हैं. Sylvia Plath, Anne Sexton. चलो, next question. Housemaid of Dawn is a novel written by. Now this question is repeated in WB set, and in that question, okay, let us check the question. So this is question 60. Again WB set का question है आपका, but it was asked in different angle. Now they ask this question with different angle. Okay, same paper set. So this question, so the answer is Nan and Scott Momade. He is associated with Native England Renaissance. Okay, sorry, Native American Renaissance. Chaliye, next question. Which American novelist is associated with metafiction? What is metafiction? Is a term given by John Barth, like our first option. Okay, it means he explained how stories works actually written and constructed. So metafiction means that self-consciously talks about in on storytelling process. ठीक है, कि मतलब जो नरेटर होता है हमारा, जो करेक्टर है, वो खुद स्टोरी बता रहा है और लास्ट तक वो बताता ही नहीं है दैट आई एम द नरेटर और आई एम द करेक्टर. सो वो अपनी स्टोरी खुद ही बता रहा है, खुद ही उसको प्ले कर रहा है. दैट इज द मेटाफिक्शन in simplest term. And another metafiction writer we have Thomas Pynchon and Kurt Vonnegut. ठीक है, so this is our answer. Ernest Hemingway is a modernist writer. Sinclair Lewis, as we know, he is again socialist writer. Theodore Dreiser, naturalist writer. Which of the following novel is written by Raymond Carver? Again, the question is repeating. ठीक है, so this is so our answer is Cathedral is written by Raymond Carver. First, he wrote What We Talk About When We Talk About Love, for which he got Pulitzer Prize. Another major work he wrote, Cathedral, and it is based on ordinary life and emotional isolation, and this is the example of minimalism, because this writer, he is a minimalist writer, and so all work are linked with minimalist approach. Okay, as we covered Gravity's Rainbow, Slaughterhouse-Five and White Noise, we have covered all these three work. Which American poet is known for the concept of the open form in poetry? First, we covered blank verse, free verse, projective verse. Now, this is open form. Okay, it is also related to projective verse. Another name of projective verse. Same, ठीक है? No fixed meter, no strict rhyme, and line is based on breath and speech. So, this is the you can say the another name of projective verse, and projective verse is associated with Charles Olson, that is Black Mountain School. So our answer is projective verse. Native son, again repeating, in question 1 to 40 we have covered this question I think 3 or 4 times. So Native Son is written by Richard Wright in 1940. So next question, William Faulkner is most closely associated with which fictional country? Repeated question. So William Faulkner is associated with Yugana country. Okay? And mostly in his work you will get this setting. Wessex, it is the fictional setting of Thomas Hardy. Okay, like he used this term in As I Lay Dying, or another we have The Sound and the Fury, Absalom, Absalom. So he used mostly this term. The Harlem Renaissance primarily flourished during, हमने ये करा था टर्म को भी कि Harlem Renaissance is associated is happened during 1910 to 1930s. Okay, mostly 1920s में it was on its peak. Okay, and the main writer like Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hutchinson, or Countee Cullen, then we have Claude. So they all are associated with this movement, and this movement is based on black identity, celebration of black identity, and migration. A huge migration concept was there, and judge art. So this is important about Harlem Renaissance. Robert Frost is best described as a poet who blends. So as you know that Robert Frost is known for rural theme, rural setting. Okay, and he blends traditional writing approach with modern theme. Okay, so free verse, no. Traditional forms with modern theme. So this is our answer. Surrealism कोई है नहीं इसकी work में. Imagism, no. So traditional work and modern theme. So this is about Robert Frost. Okay, then we have Langston Hughes is mostly associated with same repeating question. That's why I told you that Harlem Renaissance is very important. Actually, these all 4 movements are very important. If you have not watched the video on literary movement in which you will get the top 25 movements, then please watch that video. तो आपके बहुत सारे जो movements है it will cover in that video. Okay. So he is associated with Harlem Renaissance. चलो next question. Emerson begins his essay Self-Reliance from, मतलब सेल्फ रिलायंस को ऐसे उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया, बट द थीम फ्रॉम दिस वर्क इज टेकन. सो फ्रॉम वेयर द थीम इज टेकन, ही इज एक्चुअली आस्किंग फ्रॉम वेयर द स्टार्टिंग थीम इज टेकन. एंड एक्सट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम सिविल डिसोबीडियंस, नो. द करेक्ट आंसर इज सी, an epilogue to Beaumont and Fletcher, Honest Man Fortune. Like in Honest Man Fortune, Beaumont and Fletcher, they talk about trusting oneself. This is the theme, okay? And inner voice, trust on your inner voice, and individual strength. Similarly, in the Self-Reliance, he quoted trusting thyself. They are the imitation. Okay, so this is the imitation of this work. That's why the answer is Honest Man Fortune. तो आपको Honest Man Fortune के बारे में थोड़ा सा you have to take idea about this work. Perhaps question may be asked. चलिए, in chapter 2 of Adventure of Huckleberry Finn, written by Mark Twain, Miss Watson, the character, big slave Jim, he was sitting in. So आपको एक setting पे question देगा, थोड़ा detailed question है, okay? And he was sitting in the kitchen door. Okay, so this is our answer. And this is actually the scene where we have Huckleberry and Tom. They both are sneaking out and they try to threaten Jim, narrating which story. और थोड़ा सा माहौल वो ऐसा करते हैं वहाँ पे, ठीक है? So this is the actually scene of kitchen door. चलो next question. Emerson calls 2 writers. One his revered master, the other is his beloved disciple. एक तो master है उनका, एक disciple है. So who are they? Simple answer is Thomas Carlyle and Ruskin Bond. Okay, बाकी काट दो. Now Thomas Carlyle, he said he is my revered master. ठीक है, from Thomas Carlyle he learns about strength, moral strength and heroism. These two terms are associated with Thomas Carlyle. And from Ruskin, he is his disciple. So he said that he is my beloved disciple. Okay, so this is the question 77. Now, 78. Where do you find the following statement? He had all three wrong dreams. He had all the wrong dreams. All wrong. He never knew who he was. So this is the important line, and from where he has these lines are taken. So these are lines taken from Arthur Miller's Death of Salesman, and this is the dialogue of Willy Loman, and it describes failure of American dream. Okay, and these lines also explain the misunderstood concept of his own identity. Okay, so and Death of Salesman, it is written in 1940, published in 1949. It is a modern tragedy or modern tragedy drama. Okay, so this is about this work. Let's move to next question. Match the epigraphs in list 1 with the novels in which they occur in list 2. So again, it is the most important question. So we have these 4 lines और हमें बताना है from where it is taken. So Vengeance is mine, I will repay. You are all a lost generation, and I only escape to tell you, only connect. So first we have lost generation. So lost generation का concept है हमारा the sun also rises. So हमारा क्या है, that is B. So B4. This is our answer. Okay. So, okay. So vengeance is mine, I will repay. This line is taken from Bible, and it is from Anne Karenina, written by Leo Tolstoy. Okay. Then we have and I only escaped to tell you. मैं सिर्फ तुम्हारे को बताने के लिए भागा हूँ. And this is taken from Moby Dick. Okay. Moby Dick is written by Herman Melville. Then we have D option, that is only connect. This is taken from Howard's End by E.M. Forster. So this is our C. So our option is थोड़ा सा remove कर देती हूँ. So Vengeance is from Anne Karenina. You Are Lost Generation is from The Sun Also Rises, and I Escape to Tell You is from Moby Dick, and Only Connect, it is from Howard's End. Okay, chaliye. This is our last question on American literature class. After that, we will cover the third marathon on world literature. Okay, the action of morning becomes Electra, the important work written by Eugene O'Neill, with the exception of one play. Okay, takes place in first. इसको लाइन को समझो. What actually the examiner want to say? Morning becomes Electra, written by Eugene O'Neill. ठीक है? This is actually the trilogy in which we have first work is Homecoming, second we have The Hunted, and third we have The Haunted. Okay, this is the important trilogy. And कहता है कि with the exception of one play, जो अलग setting है, the major setting is, इनमें से बताना है 4. Earlier I told you in one of the questions that Eugene O'Neill, he lived in New England, and most of the work setting आपको in New England मिलेगी. So the option is a New England seaport town. If you know about some little bit facts, then बहुत आसान हो जाता है to eliminate the wrong answer or wrong option. So answer is a New England seaport. Now, what is the exception of one play? In the second trilogy of the second part of trilogy, The Hunted, he used another setting as well, which is not majorly New England. Okay, but when we combine all 3 works, the major setting is New England. So this is his hometown. Okay, and in this morning it becomes in the work morning becomes Electra. You will get Puritan life idea. Okay, and it is based on Aeschylus or Astraea. Okay, so this is our question 80, and I hope you like this video. And if you like this video, then hype, share and like. Bye bye. Meet in next marathon.